What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It. I'm your man in YouTube land, Tyrone Cross, bringing you crazy, entertaining videos that reflect this even crazier world. And in the world full of negativity, I give it positive spin. And if you like the way I spin it, then turn my video into a hitchhiker and give it a thumbs up. And that thumb will generate viewing powers. At least that's what I'm told. And I believe everything that I'm told. You want to know something else that I was told? I was told as of April 1st, California raised their minimum wage to $20 an hour. $20 an hour. Do you understand how much that is to work at a McDonald's? So my message to all you lazy, uneducated, unmotivated, untalented people, if you want to be a baller, come to Cali and get yourself a job at one of our fine McDonald's establishments. Now I gotta admit, since the raise happened on April 1st, obviously I thought it was an April Fool's joke. So I waited a couple days and nope, it's no joke. So you already know, let's view it.
Anisha Williams, a homeless mother of 6, just got a big pay boost from her job at Jack in the Box.
The day is finally here.
After years of battling business owners, workers at California fast food restaurants with 60 or more locations will now be paid at least $20 an hour. That amounts to a 25% jump from the state's minimum wage overnight. What does this raise mean for you and your family?
Hope.
But it's not good news for everyone.
Real world impacts are already being seen. Businesses are potentially looking at reducing hours, laying off employees.
Are your employees worried that their hours might get cut?
They're already seeing it happen, unfortunately.
Alex Johnson is a franchise owner of 5 Cinnabons and 5 Auntie Anne's pretzel shops in the Bay Area.
We've already raised prices anywhere from 10 to 15% over those last 3 years, but we're looking to do the same again now with this wage increase.
He says a pretzel that cost $3.99 in 2019 will soon cost $7. Even at Jack in the Box, where Anisha Williams works, menu prices could soon rise up to 8%. A small price to pay, she says, for a life-changing wage increase. Do you think this raise could help you finally find a place to live?
I'm really crossing my fingers, my toes, and whatever else. But yes, I believe that it can help. It's a start.
Some restaurant owners tell me the wage increases are causing them to look into automating more aspects of the business, like self-service kiosks for ordering and even robots that can flip burgers. Carter Evans, CBS News, Los Angeles.
What the hell is going on here? And what did
Keisha,
or whatever her name is, mean by
the day is finally here?
What day? The day you can tell the teacher that she was wrong about you, all because they're paying you way too much money for working at Jack in the Box? And what did
Keisha
mean when she said,
it gives me hope?
Hope that what? Now that you will never have to better yourself in order to make it? She was like,
damn, I might need to get a better job than Jack in the Box if I want to do better. But now I have hope that I can do the bare minimum and live like I'm maxing out.
And also,
Keisha
should be very proud of herself that she's willing to be so selfish that she's selfish enough to realize that others should be selfless for her benefit. I mean, it's only an 8% increase on the menu, but it's worth it for her life-changing pay. It's completely worth it for all of us to pay 8% more because we're changing her life. And I don't see any reason why she would be biased about that opinion. Do you guys? I don't see any red flags. We pay a little more, she makes a lot more. What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is things already cost way too much. I can't remember the last time I actually bought an actual combo meal, like a number 9 or a number 10 from McDonald's or something. They cost too much. They cost too much. Here's a short clip of someone going through a McDonald's drive-thru, checking out the price.
Okay, so it's $25.39 for 40-piece nuggets and 2 large fries. You couldn't even throw in the Sprite. You couldn't even throw in like a medium Sprite in there? Holy crap.
$25.39. And they try to throw you off with the 40-piece nugget because 40 sounds like a lot. But here in fat ass America, one person will eat a 20-piece and a large fry. So really, that's a meal for 2 people with no drinks for $25.39, and the taxes haven't even been added on. And on top of that, most families are like 4 people big, so really you need like 2 of those. And you haven't got a drink yet. So really, this order could easily be over $60 for a family of 4 for a McDonald's meal. One meal, that's just dinner or lunch. You still have other things to eat throughout the day. So really, they just made it unaffordable to eat at McDonald's. If you're always at McDonald's, you are now a baller. You could walk up to ladies like,
"Go ahead, get whatever you want off the menu. Supersize it."
remember when they used to supersize stuff? Could you imagine if they still supersized it? How much would that cost? At this rate, pretty soon, we're gonna be busting out our credit cards to afford McDonald's. But let's get back to this $20 minimum wage. This is what I don't get. Let's go back to Keisha for an example. She obviously got her needs met, right? She obviously has clothes. She looked like she took care of herself. She obviously has food. That's very apparent that she has plenty and plenty of food. And I say that to say this. Why do they keep asking for a raise? Why do they feel they need this raise? If you're working full-time at McDonald's and you're able to survive, why do you need a raise? Because you're struggling? You're supposed to struggle working at a fast food restaurant. That's the way it's supposed to be. That was the whole reason of wanting to get better jobs, better careers, go to college, get good grades. Remember all that BS they were telling us? That was the whole point. So you wouldn't have to work at McDonald's. Remember when you wanted to talk down on someone? You'll be like, yeah, in your future, you'll be asking me if I want paper or plastic. It was common knowledge that you didn't make a lot of money working these minimum wage jobs. Why? Because it was minimum wage. Hence the name minimum wage. But now people are walking around like, my minimum wage job won't get me a Tesla. It won't get me a 3-bedroom house. It won't pay for my trip to Vegas. No shit. You work at McDonald's. You're supposed to struggle. Do you guys remember McDonald's was for teenagers? Why are full-grown adults working there trying to pay their bills, trying to survive? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's not how you're supposed to plan out your life. If you work at a fast food restaurant and you're in your 30s and 40s and you're not like some district manager of some sort, that's probably because you're making mistakes somewhere. What did or did you not do throughout your life that you're still at McDonald's and you're 36 years old? But whatever it is that you did or did not do, now you want people to pay you like you did what you were supposed to do. Well, congratulations, California fell for it. Now we're gonna have McDonald's employees hopping into brand new Teslas driving home. This is absolutely crazy. What's the point of finishing school then? What's the point of putting in a bunch of college and you still might not get a good career? What's the point of doing any extra work when you can just go straight to a McDonald's and possibly one day be a supervisor? Just start at McDonald's at 16 years old. By the time you're like 24 or 25, you'll probably be making $90,000. And I'm not even over exaggerating. Let me put this in perspective, how much minimum wage has gone up. So for those that don't know, I used to work for the state. I worked for the biggest mental state hospital, criminal mental state hospital in the country. I have a license. I am a licensed psych-tech, or psychiatric technician is the whole name. So anyways, when I first got my license, it was about 2000, 2001. Minimum wage at the time was like between $7.5 probably. And I was probably making roughly around 24, 25, 26. And depending on how long you actually work for the state, you could have been making up to $29, $30 an hour, right? So that was roughly 3.5 to 4 times minimum wage. But now that minimum wage is $20 an hour, do you think side techs are getting paid $60 to $80 an hour?
Hell no.
Not even close. They're not even at $40 an hour at base pay. They went from being paid 3.5 to 4 times minimum wage to less than twice as much as minimum wage. So what I'm saying is the effort and strive to get better jobs doesn't even seem worth it at this point. They are literally making every job equal. Pretty soon a doctor will be getting paid as much as a McDonald's cashier. No cashier should be making good money, except for the Chick-fil-A girl.
I also have barbecue sauce, or do you have like a buffalo sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce?
No Chick-fil-A sauce? But not only is it making the food just too expensive, but also some restaurants have to close down. Some owners can't keep up with paying their employees that much. So those employees lost their job.
Keisha.
So is it worth it that they have to lose their job so that you can better your life by settling?
Keisha.
Anyways, you can see this is going to create a crazy domino effect. Welcome to Cali. But now that you know, if you're lazy and unmotivated but love money, Cali is the perfect state for you. All I need you guys to do is comment below. Tell me what you think. Is
Keisha
right? Is all this worth her life-changing pay? Or are you willing to pay $60 to eat at McDonald's? But while you're telling me your thoughts, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hit checker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. All my life. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Can't help I keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. That's why I keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.